And today I want to, well, perhaps not introduce you, you may be familiar with the breath, but I want to practice box breath with you. And if you have a mental image of what a box looks like, it will make a lot of sense how we'll breathe here for about 3 or 4 rounds. We'll see how it feels. But what's going to happen is we'll inhale for 4 counts. Not inhale or exhale, pause for 4 counts. And then we'll exhale for 4 counts. And then we pause again for 4 counts. So if you kind of imagine drawing a box, right? The inhale, the pause, the exhale, and the pause again will create that little box. Okay? All right. Take a deep inhale into your body, just a big cleansing breath in. And exhale the air all the way out. And then inhale for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold here, pause. Try not to constrict your throat. Try not to do anything to your nose. Just no inhale or exhale. And then exhale out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause here. Don't change anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do another round. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause here. Empty. Don't change anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a last set. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause here. 2, 3, 4. Slowly exhale. 2, 3, 4. And then empty. Stay on empty. 3, 4. Take a big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose. Fill up all the way to the top. And then seal your lips. Exhale through the nose. Press the air out. One more like that. Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Ujjayi breath. Exhale. Shift forward to tabletop. Align your wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips. On your inhale, drop your belly and lift your chest. Open your heart. On the exhale, around into your spine. Press the earth away from you. Pull the belly up and in. Inhale, drop the belly. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open the heart. Exhale, around into your spine. Press the earth away. Pull the belly in. Drop the belly. Shoulders together. Lift your chest. And then exhale around into your spine. Pull the belly up and in. Drop the belly. Lift your chest. Shoulder blades together. Exhale around into your spine. Hollow the armpits. Come to neutral spine position. Tuck your toes under. Hover your knees. Press your hands into the mat. And then try to shift the weight into the fingertips. Almost like you're lifting up the heel of your hands. And hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Press back to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet if that feels good. Extend through the arm bones. Try to keep your knees bent and drop your head heavy. Oftentimes we think that down dog is really about the straight legs, but it's really about a nice long body from fingertips all the way to the hip. So try to create that length, whatever that may look like. This may be your first down dog today or of the week. maybe of the last couple of days, right? Like that's okay. So just feel the body in this space here. No right, no wrong answers. First down dogs are never as successful or beautiful, right? It just teaches us to come to our mats and get into this place of growth, of possibility, of opening up. And come high onto your tippy toes, look towards your hands and walk all the way to the top of your mat. And then spread your feet hips width distance, hang heavy in ragdoll. Any amount. You can grab opposite elbows, you can swing side to side. You can play with the weight of your body. Feel it in your feet. You pivot from front to back, or left to right. And try to find the ground, the middle ground. The ground evenly under all corners of your feet. Stay here. Notice if your arms are getting a little bit lower to the mat. Notice if your hamstrings are letting go a little bit. If your hip flexor is allowing for a deeper fold. Take one more breath in. And then drop your hands down to the mat. Inhale, reach up all the way to the sky. Big breath in, stretch up, get tall. And then fold all the way down to your mat as you exhale down. Come into a half lift. Step back with your left foot, high plank pose. High plank pose. Take a breath in. Now same action. Drive your fingertips forward and away from the body. Press in. Pull the belly up and in. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop to your knees. Lower all the way down to your belly. Baby cobra, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chest. Try to create this action from the back, lower down. Lift up again, baby cobra. Little to no weight in the hands. So instead of pressing into the arms, use your back muscles. Lower down. One more time, baby cobra, lift your chest. And then downward facing dog, press back. As you exhale, exhale, exhale. Sometimes I like to shift the hips back for a child's pose before down dog. That feels good in my body. Maybe you try that. Take a breath in together. And extend through the arm bones. Get nice and tall. Take a breath in together. And exhale, empty out. On your inhale, come high onto your tippy toes. Lower the heels down. On your inhale, lift your right leg high. Step your right foot forward, followed by the left. Listen, cross your left foot in front of the right. So you're going to create a little X at the top of your mat. Left foot is in front of the right. Keep the left arm down, bring it to a block if you need to. Reach your right arm up. Twist to the side, stay here for a moment. Take a breath in, squeeze that shoulder blade down and hug it in towards the spine. Take another breath in. Bring the hands down, lift your right leg up, and then step it together at the top. You'll be a little bit off your mat. Come into half lift, and then step back to high plank pose with the right foot first. Hold here. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Press those fingertips down. Pull the belly up and in. Let's say we are at 3, 2, and downward facing dog. Press back as you exhale. Exhale, exhale. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Step the left foot forward. Listen, right foot follows, but instead of stepping it together, it comes to the outside of the left foot. Little cross at the front. Bring your right hand down. Twist your left arm up. Try to create balance here. Does it feel like to press down equally into your feet? Does it make you wobbly? Can you squeeze that left shoulder blade down to open up a little more? Does that knock you out of your balance? So just observe what's present, what's missing. Take one more inhale. Bring that left hand down. Lift your left leg up. And then gently step it together. You'll be a little bit off your mat to the left side. Fold forward. Come into a half lift. Bring your heart forward. Step back to high plank with your left foot first. Left foot first. Hold here. Pull the belly in. Press the earth away. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Downward facing dog. Press back as you exhale. Exhale, exhale. Take a breath in together. And out. Take an inhale together. Draw the belly up and in. On your inhale, come high onto your tippy toes. Bend into your knees, look forward, step or walk to the top of your mat. Come into half lift and fold forward as you exhale. Reach up all the way to the sky. Big inhale, get tall, look up. Fold all the way down to your mat. Come into a half lift. Step back to high plank pose. Listen, yogi's choice, hold here. Lower halfway or all the way down to your belly. And then up dog or cobra to lift your chest. And we'll meet in downward facing dog as you press back. Add a child's pose in between if you need to. Take a breath in together. And out. Take an inhale, fill up. Drop your head heavy, exhale. Lift your right leg high. Step the right foot forward. Left foot crosses in front. Fold. Press into your feet and reach up. So legs crossed, reach up to the sky. Get tall. Fold forward all the way down to your mat. Come into a half lift. Step your right foot, or lift your right foot rather. Step it to the outside. Fold forward, traditional forward fold, half lift. Step back with your right foot, high plank pose. Take a breath in here. Lower halfway or all the way down on the exhale. Up dog or cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, down dog. Press back, empty, empty, empty. Any variation is your variation, your practice today. Don't worry about what your neighbors are doing. What feels good in your body is ultimately the move you know you have to take. Lift your left leg high. Step the left foot forward. Right foot follows but crosses in front as you fold forward. Drop the head heavy. Then press into your feet and rise up. So cross-legged, rise up, get tall. And then fold all the way down to your mat. Come into a half lift. Lift that left leg up, just stretch it back, and then step it to the outside, traditional forward fold. You'll be off your mat a little, it's okay. Half lift, step back to high plank with your left foot first. Left foot first. So we're giving each side a chance today. Yogi's choice for your chaturanga or vinyasa. Hold here or lower, halfway or all the way. And we'll meet in downward facing dog as you press back and empty, empty, empty. Breathe in together and empty out together. Take a breath in and pull the belly up and in. Inhale, come high onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Travel to the top of your mat. Come into a half lift. Fold, fold, fold as you exhale. Reach up all the way to the sky. Big inhale, get tall. Fold all the way down to your mat. Come into a half lift. Step back, left foot, high plank pose. Hold here, lower halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Roll back as you exhale. Exhale, exhale. Breath in together. Breath out. Lift your right leg high. Step the right foot forward. Left foot crosses in front. Keep your right hand down. Lift your left arm up. Twisting the other way this time. Take a breath in and out. Take another inhale. Squeeze that left shoulder blade down towards the spine. Take one more breath in. And then bring your hands down. Lift your right leg up. Step the feet together. Forward fold. Come into half lift. Right foot back. High plank. Hold here. Lower halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra. Lift your chest. Medium down dog. Empty. 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 Left leg high. Left foot forward. Cross the right foot in front. Keep the left hand down. Reach the right arm up. Squeeze the shoulder blade down. Try to press equal weight to the inside and outsides of your feet. Take one more breath in. Bring the hand down. Lift your left leg up and step it together for a forward fold. Come into a half lift. Step back with your left foot. High plank. Hold here or lower. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. As you exhale, exhale, exhale. Take a breath in together. And out. Take a breath in together. And out. Inhale high onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend into your knees. Step or jump if it's in your practice to the top, half lift. And fold down as you empty. Chair pose, Utkatasana, rise up. And stay here. Take a breath in. Sink your hips a little bit lower. That's it. Take a breath in and pull the belly in. Tuck the tailbone down. Take an inhale. Sink a little bit lower as you exhale. Breathe in. Sink your hips a little back, so a little more weight in the heels. Lower it down. Stay here, breathe in. Empty all the way out. One more breath in and fold forward at the top. Come into a half lift. Step or jump back to chaturanga. Notice what foot you stepped back with. We'll meet in downward facing dog as you exhale. Exhale, exhale. Lift your right leg high, bend your knee and open your hips. Stay here for a moment. Rotate your ankle. Try to squeeze that heel down towards your glutes. Reverse the rotation. And now lift your leg back, three-legged. Press through your heel, press through the pad of your foot. Take an inhale. Bring your right knee to the right tricep. Shift it forward. Pull the belly up and in. Reach back three-legged. Right knee, right tricep. Shift it forward again. Hold here. Reach back three-legged. Right knee, right tricep. Hold here for a moment. And then step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Then into both knees to rise up. And stay here. Take an inhale. And tuck the tailbone under. Create extension in your left hip flexor. So you'll feel this if you tuck the hip bone under. You'll feel it on the left side, stretching, right? Take a breath in, and then dial that back heel down for warrior two. Front foot can intersect that halfway, maybe heel to heel. Draw the heels in towards each other. Fire up the inner thighs. Take a breath in. And out. Take one more inhale. And bring your hands down to the mat. Step back, high plank pose. Lower halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra. Or just skip the whole shebang and meet us in downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high. Bend into your knee and open your hips. Try to create that weight, the hip opener, the heel pulling down towards your glutes. And then rotate your ankle. My ankles are not mic'd, but they are cracking, so that's good. Getting that synovial fluid around. If you don't use it, you lose it. So you want the joint fluid to move around, to lubricate your joints. Create sustainability, longevity, and then press through the heel. So your hips are a little more leveled. Maybe if your tendency is to come into a cow pose here, try to pull the belly up, press through the heel, press through the pad of your foot, take a breath in, and then left knee, left tricep, shift forward. And then press back, three-legged. And then exhale, left knee, left tricep, bring it forward. Reach back one more time. Press to the heel and pat a foot. Left knee, left tricep, hold here. And step the foot forward. Bend into your knees, press down to rise up. And then tuck the tailbone under. Create that extension in the right hip. Right, you can just tuck the pelvis, the tailbone down, pelvis forward. And then dial the back heel down, warrior two. Find the baseline. I always have to move that left foot a little bit. Right? It doesn't mean that you just dial the back heel down, that's it. Find the engagement in the heels, like you're trying to bunch up that mat. Inner thighs should be on fire. Should not be a particularly easy pose. Take one more breath in. Then bring your hands down, step back, high plank pose. Yogi's choice, lower halfway or all the way. Or meet us in downward facing dog, long arms, bent knees. Drop your head heavy. Catch your breath. Come high onto your tippy toes, bend into your knees, travel to the top of your mat. Half lift, and fold, fold, fold as you exhale. Reach up, chair pose, Utkatasana, and stay here. Sink your hips a little bit lower. Bring your hands together at heart center. Root down through your left foot, press your right ankle. Open the hip here, flex your lifted foot. Pull the belly up and in. And then cross your legs so the right foot is on the outside of the left and fold forward. So that X we were doing at the beginning. Come into a half lift, lift the left leg up. Listen, keep the right hand down, half moon. Half moon. Any amount that's available in your body right now. And then fold forward at the top. Come into a half lift. Step back, notice which foot. Is it your dominant or non-dominant? High to low push-up. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Exhale, exhale. Come high onto your tippy toes, bend into your knees, travel to the top of your mat. Come into half lift, fill up, and fold forward as you exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana, rise up. Stay here for a second, settle in. Take a breath in, and hands together at heart. Root down through your right foot, cross your left ankle, sink your hips low, pull the belly in, tuck the tailbone under as best as you can. Lift your chest. Find that balance. Notice what parts of your feet are stronger than others. Is your heel actively pressing down? Maybe your toes are stronger. And then slide that leg to the outside so you can fold over. Little crisscross at the top. Take a half lift. Lift up the right leg, so as you press it back, you can already see opening the hip will allow you to go into half moon on the other side. Use a block if you need to bring that earth closer to you. And move one thing at a time. Right? Your arm or the gaze up to the arm could be just the last thing. Press through your right heel, press it back. And then fold forward at the top, coming to a half lift. And then step back with foot that you usually don't step back with. So dominant, or if you've been stepping back with non-dominant, high to low push-up. Meet in downward facing dog. And of course, you step back with the dominant one right away. That's okay. Just noticing the patterns and the habits. Right? Trying to form those new neural paths. Doing something a tiny bit different. So you're not moving out of automatic, but conscious, purposeful effort. Lift your right leg high. Bring your right knee to your right tricep. Shift it forward. Press it forward. Reach back three-legged. Right knee, right tricep. Shift it forward. Press it forward. Reach back one more time. Three-legged. Right knee, right tricep. Hold here. Puff up your chest. Lift your knee. Step the foot forward to crescent lunge. Crescent lunge. Rise up. Warrior two. Open. Find the alignment, draw the heels in, activate the legs, bend into that front knee. Try not to let it collapse in, but keep that ankle over the knee if you can. Reach the right arm forward, side angle. And your mount, try not to dump the weight into the right arm. Create a nice long extension in the left side body. And then reverse your warrior. Everything stays as is in the feet. Reach the right arm up. Take one more breath in. And bring your hands down to the mat. Step back, high to low push-up. Up dog or cobra to inhale. And move it in downward facing dog. As you exhale, exhale, exhale. Lift your left leg high. Left knee, left tricep, press it forward. That's it. Reach back three-legged. You got it. Left knee, left tricep. Shift it forward. Hold here. Reach back three-legged. Left knee, left tricep. Again, hold here, hold here. Lift up the knee another inch. Step it forward to crescent lunge. Reach up. And warrior two. Find the foundation. Find the foundation. Draw the heels in, pull the belly in, extend the arms out to front and back, and reach your left arm forward. Side angle. If you press down to the outer edge of your back foot, you can create an amazing diagonal line through the fingertips. So notice, can you reach to that crossing point between ceiling and wall? Can you do that while you keep your ujjayi breath? One more breath in, and then switch to reverse your warrior. Everything under the hip stays as is. Keep the feet as is. You can lean back. I really just like to lift up with this stretch in the left side body. If you want to lean back, you can. You can draw that right hand down. I even like to bring it to my low back. Almost like a half bind. One more breath and get tall through the fingertips and bring your hands down. Step back, high to low push-up. High to low push-up. Up dog or cobra to inhale. And we'll meet in downward facing dog as you exhale. Exhale, exhale. Take a breath in together and out. Take an inhale together and out. Come high onto your tippy toes, bend into your knees, step or jump to the top of your mat. Into half lift, nice flat back. Fold all the way down to your mat. Reach up to chair pose, Utkatasana. Draw your hands together at heart. Root down to the left foot. Cross your right ankle. Options for figure four, you can stay here. You can hinge forward your crossed leg. A block is a wonderful, wonderful tool here, even just on the highest setting. And then press your left hip back. So if you're just sagging down on the side, lift it up, press it back. Whatever variation you're in, slide that right foot to the outside of the left, come into that crisscross and fold forward at the top, or fold over this at the top. Take a breath in, and then bring your right hand down to the mat, lift the left leg up, half moon pose again. Half moon pose again. Press through your left heel, twist your chest to the side. Maybe gaze follows, right? Drishti. Wonderful tool of focus. If you move it just a little bit, it can knock you out of the pose, right? So be sure that your body is activated. that the muscles are firing, that your chest is twisting to the left. And then maybe gaze comes from the mat to the side or to the fingertips. Take one more breath in, and then fold forward at the top, come into a half lift, and step back, high to low push-up. High to low push-up. Any amount, you can hold in high plank, you can lower halfway or all the way down. Moving downward, facing dog as you exhale, exhale, exhale. High onto the tippy toes on your breath in, bend into your knees, breath out. Step or jump to the top of your mat, coming to a half lift, fill up. Fold, fold, fold as you exhale. Reach up to chair pose, Utkatasana. Draw your hands together, heart root down to your right foot. Left ankle crosses right away. Stay here or fold. If you don't have a block, any household item will do. A nice book, maybe some kitchen stuff. Don't suggest your pets. Leave your pets out of the equation for this one. If you drop your head, and then press that left hip back. So I have the tendency to kind of collapse in here. Keep that left knee high, press that left hip back, flex that left foot. Tons of action in that figure four. And then tons of activation in the foot holding you up. Stay with it. And then wherever you are in the pose, slide that foot to the outside so your feet are crisscrossed again. Fold forward, fold forward. Take a breath in, coming to a half lift. And then bring your left hand down, half moon. Press through your right heel. Take your time. Notice what it takes from your left foot to anchor down. What it takes from your hips to stack. Press through your right heel. And then if you feel like the foundations are set, maybe you start to twist your chest a little more to the sides. Maybe you reach your right arm up more. And then just establish the gaze. Down towards the sides, maybe up to the fingertips. Doesn't matter, right? But notice where your body is. Create that awareness, create that awakening. Take one more breath in, and then fold gently forward at the top. Take your time for those hips to realign. Come into half lift. Step back high to low push-up. Any amount, any amount. Up dog or cobra, lift your chest. Downward facing dog, press back. Empty, empty, empty. Take a breath in together. And out. Take an inhale, fill up. And then notice your down dog now. So comparative to that first one, do your arm bones feel longer? Do your back feel longer? Or does your back feel longer? Are the heels closer to the mat, perhaps? Right? Oftentimes we think that's the ultimate sign of a good yogi, but it doesn't matter. I'm just hypermobile, so it's easy for me to draw that down. But believe it or not, I have tight hammies. So notice what this down dog feels like. Notice what the work that you've been putting in so far is getting in your practice to grow, to just kind of be present with what your body is producing. And come high onto your tippy toes, look forward, travel all the way to the top of your mat, come into a half lift, and fold down as you exhale. Reach up all the way to the sky, big inhale, and draw your right arm under, or cross your right arm under, cross your right leg over. Use your foot as a kickstand, find halfway. Maybe from the crisscrosses today, it feels easier to tug those toes around your, I only think of it in Hungarian badly. What is that? Calf. Take your hips a little bit lower. And then start to lift the leg up. Keep the arms bound if you can. Start to bring the elbows down in towards the knees. Press your leg back. Airplane pose. Airplane pose. Bend into that left knee as much as you need to. Press through that right heel. Then drop your hands down, standing splits. Lift your leg high, lift your right leg high, even higher. Press through the heel, hold here. Press through the pad of your foot. Activate that leg, then press down through the left foot. So both legs are crazy, pressing into the air and into the mat. Hold here, 5, 4, drop your head heavy, 3, 2, and step the feet together to fold. Come into half lift, nice, flat back. Fold all the way down. Reach up all the way to the sky, big inhale, and then left arm under. Wrap your left leg over. Notice the crisscrossy action can help you squeeze the inner thighs in towards each other. Maybe you tuck the toes all the way around. Pull the belly in. Start to bring the elbows down in towards the knee. Unwind the leg. Press that left leg back. I'd like to create a bend in the right knee for me that allows for that left leg to go back. Press through the left heel and drop your hands down. Press through the left heel, look back. Are your hips level? Press through the heel, pad of your foot, and press through the right foot. So both legs pressing down, pressing to the back. Highly activated. Lift through your left heel even more. Hold here. 5. Press through that heel, press to the pad of the foot, both feet. Let's say 3, 2, drop the head a little heavier, lift the leg a little higher, and 1. Step the feet together and fold at the top. Come into half lift, step back, high plank pose, maybe with your non-dominant leg. Hold here, and lower all the way down to your belly, all the way down to your belly. Bring your arms down by your sides, face your palms up. Take a breath in, and out. Take an inhale and exhale. Take a cleansing breath in. On the exhale, prepare. And on the inhale, lift up your chest, lift up your feet. Try to rotate the inner thighs up. Hold here. Drive the shoulders away from the ears. If there's crazy pain in your low back, take the feet wider. Otherwise, you may try to touch the big toes together. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come all the way down. Take a cleansing breath in. And out. One more. Fill up. And exhale. On your inhale, lift back up. Lift up your chest, actively draw the shoulders down to your back. When you have that engagement, lift up the feet. Figure out what you want to do with it. Anything is fair game. Squeeze into the glutes, squeeze into the hammies. I like to try to touch the big toes. It doesn't demand too much of my low back. Then I can point the toes towards the back even more and activate the back of my legs, my calves, my hammies, and my glutes. Maybe this is not for you, just notice. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lower all the way down. Wiggle your hips side to side. Windshield wiper your feet. Then bring your left arm out to a T. Face your palms down, palm down. And roll onto your left side. Try to relax your head. If you bend into the right knee and bring that foot to the outside of that left leg, the amount of weight you're controlling with that opening is going to feel proportionate to the shoulder stretch.
So this is just a passive stretch, right? We're just putting weight on that shoulder to stretch, but it still could feel really nice.
There's nothing wrong with passive stretches. They're just a little less active, a little more relaxing than muscle building. And then bring the right arm, right arm out to a T. You can keep the left hand in front of you. You can bring it to your low back. Try to relax the head down. And both knees, you can bend both knees, right? Doesn't matter. Slowly come back to center. Bring your hands to your shoulders, press up to a tabletop, and then swing your legs to the front and lay down on your back. Bring your heels into your glutes. Place your feet down into the mat. Place your low back down into the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale the air all the way out. Notice that belly plugging up and in, or down in this case, right? And on the inhale, peel up your hips. Press into your feet. Activate the glutes and hammies. You'll feel this in the quad too. And hold here. You can stay on the shoulders. You can lift the arms overhead. Sometimes it just feels really nice with your palms facing up. You can try that. Keep the hands down by your sides. You can roll up a little more onto your shoulders. Hold here. Glutes are still engaged. You're still pressing down into your feet. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Take a cleansing breath in. Exhale, prepare. Pull the belly in, and then lift up. Keep that engagement in the belly. Keep the core plugged in. 5, 4, 3, maybe roll up to the shoulders a little more. 2, keep the glutes engaged. And 1, slowly come all the way down. We'll go up again. Take a cleansing breath in. Exhale it all the way out. On the inhale, peel up your hips. Hold here. Maybe you press onto the shoulders so much so that the fingertips can interlace under. Hold here. 5, 4. Keep the glutes engaged. Keep the core plugging in. Let's say 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll all the way down. Cleansing breath in. We'll go up again. Exhale it out. On the inhale, peel up. Pull the belly in. Hold here. You can wiggle the shoulders under if that's in your practice. Extend the arms up. Doesn't matter. Squeeze into the glutes and then press your hip out to the left side a little bit. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Press the hip out to the other side a little bit. Don't let it twitch in your low back. So if that's the case, you can relax it down a little bit. Don't press out so hard. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to center slowly. Roll all the way down. Bring the soles of your feet together and drop your knees wide. You can bring a hand to your heart, hand to your belly. What a wonderful, wonderful moment here to connect back with your body, with your breath. Maybe a bit of elevated heart rate. And then extend both legs out in front of you and reach your arms overhead so your palms face up. Listen. Take a breath in. On the exhale, roll up to a seat, bend into the left knee, bring your right hand down, lift up your butt, reach the left hand to the right toes. So you're gonna sit up like you're trying to reach those toes. Perfect. Come all the way down, extend the arms back, legs out. We're gonna do the other side. Take a breath in, come to a sit up, bring the left hand down, right knee bends, lift up, press off, and then reach the fingertips towards the toes, don't have to touch, right? Lower down, extend the legs out, arms up, take a breath in, roll up, right hand down, left knee bends, reach forward, lower all the way down, extend the legs out, arms up, breath in. On the exhale, come up, left hand down. Left hand down, right knee bends. Lower down, 2 more. Come back up, right hand down, reach the left arm forward. Lower down. Last one, come back up, left hand down, reach the right hand forward. Hold here. Lower down, and then extend the arms overhead, extend the legs out, stretch your belly. And then start to walk your hands to the left side and your feet to the left side. If you take Zen classes with us, Joni teaches this pose a lot. It's called banana pose. So you'll feel an extension through the right side body. You'll feel contraction in the left side body. And try to walk your hands a little bit more to the left, feet more to the left. Start to come into this bit of a C shape as much as your body allows. You'll feel this in both side bodies really quick. Hold here. And then you may cross that right leg over the left. Hold here. Hold here. Then if you cross the leg slowly, uncross it, come back to center, start to come into your little banana shape on the other side. Bring the feet off to the right, hands off to the right. Hold here, stretch to the left side body. Squeeze into the right. Hold here. Walk the feet and hands off the mat a little more. If you cross that left leg over the right. Stretch through that side body. Keep the effort. And then slowly release, come back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock up and down. And make your way to a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high. And bring your right knee forward, half pigeon. It's too much on the knees. Of course, reclined pigeon is available. If you are forward, press down through the shin bones. Make it an active stretch instead of a passive stretch. So by pressing down into the shin bone, you're activating muscles versus just using your body weight to create the opening in the hips. Half pigeon still can feel very good without that activation, right? Like I just said, in that shoulder opening, the passive stretch feels good. It's not ultimately making you stronger. It's like a massage is not going to make you muscular, right? It's just relaxing those muscles. So think about it that way. But activate. That's why we use these cues to plug in or to press or to lift. And then slowly, so to come back up, if you fold it over, lean onto your right hip, cross your left leg all the way around to cow pose today, if it's available. If not, you can stack the knees and ankles for double pigeon. If you are in cow pose, I like to hook the big toes, inch forward, just any amount. Any amount is a good amount. You'll know you'll feel it in the hips. moment of peace. Especially if your hips are achy. And then slowly come back up. Unwind the legs, make your way to a down dog, or just keep the left knee forward. Swing the right leg back. Half pigeon on the other side. Press down through that left shin bone. Press down, feel that activation. Feel what it's like at 5%, 10%, maybe 50%. Oftentimes core is another lovely muscle to activate here. Put that belly button up and try not to release it the whole time you're here. If you fold it over, slowly press back up. Lean heavily onto your left hip. Double pigeon, or if your knees can stack, maybe cow face pose. Cow face? I think it's cow face. Look your big toes, left. Maybe you hinge a little. The sides feel drastically different than the other. So just notice if that's the case in your body too. Just may mean that you sit cross-legged one way more than the other. Maybe it's a bit of being out of alignment in the hip. Maybe it's just how your joints are structured, right? So nothing wrong with finding differences on our sides. Actually just this wonderful tool of self-discovery, self-awareness. Tapping into the moments of teeny tiny things that add up to amazing big things. Slowly start to press back up. Extend both legs out in front of you and lay all the way down to your back. You can bring a hip a hip to your block, a block under your hip. And extend the legs up. Or you can come into shoulder stand, of course. Another chance to rotate the ankles. Crack them a little more. You can flex them or point them. You can press through the heels to activate the legs. You'll notice, right? If you press through that heel, the legs may shake a little. And if you are in shoulder stand, bring your feet overhead for plow pose. Bend your knees, ear pressure pose. Wherever you are, slowly roll down. You can remove the block, or you can keep the block actually under the hip. Create a little more extension, probably sitting more than you usually do. So instead of having your hips in flexion, maybe it feels really nice to support the low back and extend it down. And if so, you just stay here Otherwise, if your low back hit the mat, you can bring your knees into your chest and start supine twisting. Anything is fair game. What feels good in your body? What feels most nourishing? I like a good supine twist. It feels strange in my personal practice if I don't take one at the end of class. So if there's ever something not cued that feels good, here's your permission. Permission to take it, to lead it, to stay in it, to get the hell out of it. And if you're supine twisting, switch sides. If your hips are still on a block, you can stay right there, right? There's no rush. You feel like your sides are balanced out. Slowly roll back to center, bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shin bones, hug into a teeny tiny little ball, squeeze everything together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release down to Shavasana. Your arms and legs fall to the side. Pick up all the space, ladies and gentlemen, that you need on the mat and off the mat. Take a final scan of your body, from your big toe all the way up, your legs, your torso, your arms. Is there any other tension? Is there any other discomfort? Anything else you can drop? And then get heavy into the earth. Take a deep inhale into your body. And sigh it out. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. Wake up your body in ways that feels so good. Come to your right side. Just a moment of pause. Just notice how you feel. What's the mental and physical effort that you can cash out now? Gently press up to a seat on the top of your mat. Bring your palms together at heart center. Take a deep inhale into your body. And sigh it out. Let's do that again. Big inhale. Big exhale. We'll close today's practice with one Om, separate but together. You can send your Om out into the universe or just hum along or listen. Take a deep inhale for Om. Bring your hands to your forehead center. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. Day after day, week after week. May you go forward in peace. Namaste.